Hello, Happy New Year and welcome to Rock Paper Shotgun. I'm Alice, here to show you what Atlas is all about. Hopefully. I've only played a few hours after coming back from our lovely Christmas break, so I'm here to give you my first impressions. But don't worry, a further more in-depth analysis will be coming out on the channel soon. But for now you'll have to deal with me fumbling through the strange new world of Atlas, the latest venture from the team who made Ark Survival Evolved. Atlas is a pirate open-world survival MMO, which boasted of the ability to have 40,000 players in a single world, but reports from the early access suggest that isn't currently possible. The player cap is limited to 150 players per server grid, and even if the entire map was populated by 150 per zone, it would still not likely reach 40,000 players. The trailer looks pretty promising, but now it's time to dive into the game itself and see what all the fuss is about. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure you like the video and subscribe. Rumour has it that you become a crew member of the HMS Rock Paper Shotgun if you do. Diving in then, I had a play around with the character creator, or the Pathfinder creator as they call them. I tried to move my character around to get a better look, and what is going on? What is this camera? What are those tattoos? Why does she look like she's got tire marks all over her body? Why can't I get another colour to work? I also had a little peek into the future to see what my character would look like at the maximum age and what they would look like not bald. There's a real-time aging system. You start out at 20 and you can age up to 100. When they say real-time, they don't mean it'll take 80 years to get to 100, but your character will age even if you're not playing. It will take about 3 months to get through the entire cycle, and your character won't die of old age at the moment as it's all aesthetics, but it will affect statistical debuffs and buffs in the future. They do, however, want you to be able to die eventually, but there will be fountains of youth randomly appearing for days at a time. That will probably have some creatures that guard them. There will be heirs down the line too, and when your children become 20, you will be able to transfer control to them. Stats will carry over and you will have additional bonuses to encourage multi-generational gameplay. After character creation, you are spawned into a starter zone, which are safe zones that are PvE only. From here, you will encounter a few sleeping characters and 4 main NPCs. One NPC is there to give you your first raft once you collect enough of the resources needed. Another NPC allows you to hire some people for your crew, if you can even get a ship or money. The third will allow you to travel to different parts of the map, and the fourth is there for you to purchase cosmetic items. Purchase. Yeah, me and what money? Obviously some people are good at the game because they managed to come across this big house warehouse construction thing that has a locked door. I can barely stay alive long enough to keep my spears, let alone build an actual construction. I bet they have loads of money. It's incredibly hard to be able to source animal hide to begin with, and you need a lot of it in the early stages of the game. Nearly every animal you attack will attack you back, apart from the chickens and cows, but cows are very fast runners. You also do more damage using your fists than you do using a weapon, unless you manage to land your spears properly, and as you can see here, I am not very good at that. Or this is a super chicken. Oh, and here's a super cow too. During my travels in trying to accumulate some animal hide, I accidentally on purpose set a seagull on fire and then actually accidentally hit an elephant, which inevitably killed me. Food, water, pooping, staying a good temperature and keeping your stamina up are all the usual things we'd expect from a survival game, and all are correct and present here. In Atlas, vitamins are also needed to keep your character alive, and you can see what you need via the helpful colourful bars at the side. Various foods, from plants to meat, will give you the different vitamins you need. Perseverance is key and you should expect to die often. It's a tough world out there. Making sure you keep your character alive is hard enough, and in Atlas, even the seagulls are nasty. I found myself just going round and hammering the Y button to collect anything my character ran across. I was playing with the controller and a little bit of keyboard as the menus are a bit hard to navigate with the controller. The controls and UI are super clunky, awkward, ugly and pretty difficult to navigate, which is why I was swapping between the two control modes. Other technical hitches I came across include a few connection timeouts when trying to join servers, whatever this glitch is when I accidentally went into third person mode, why won't he turn around? And a lot of screen tearing. I adjusted my graphic settings between low, medium and high and seemed to encounter it on all. I adjusted my screen size and still nothing helped. The world does have the potential to look pretty beautiful on high settings though, but you're gonna have to wait for everything to load in. It would apparently take you 30 hours to sail across the entire map, and that's if the wind is in your favour. Thankfully, there is fast travel, but you will lose anything you are carrying. If this sounds boring, don't worry. You can start bands and play music together with your shipmates that give you stat buffs, and there are also fun dances to keep you occupied. Here they are dancing, though not on a ship because I haven't got that far yet. You can have an AI crew that you can assign jobs to, and the captain can delegate one or more people to be lieutenants, who will direct the AI to operate cannons, turn sails, or even steer the boat. In my few hours with the game, I didn't encounter a hurricane. That might be because hurricanes are used to disperse players if there are too many in one location, and I rarely encountered many other players. I only played on PvE servers because I was far too worried about surviving long enough and not being killed. If, unlike me, you find yourself surrounded by other players, you can form a company, which is essentially a government. Invite people into it, set up authority levels for who can do what, who can claim your territories, set taxation rates, and even tax resources other players earn in your territories. But I was completely unsuccessful in even claiming any territory in the few times I tried. Instead, my experience is best summarised by my character's causes of death. Spawned and immediately killed by a wolf, tried attacking a cow and got beaten up by a pig and bull, good times. Accidentally attacked a pig when chopping down a tree? I don't think the pirate life is for me. The closest I got to a raft was getting onto someone else's raft. I didn't have the best of luck with my adventuring in Atlas. I don't know what it was, but I just didn't appear to be a natural at this whole survival get a raft thing. I wanted to end this video of me riding off into the sunset on my new raft, but I think it's quite clear from what you've seen today that that was never going to happen. We will, however, be attempting to sail the however many seas in Atlas to do a far more in-depth analysis on it in the future. So if you did enjoy watching me flail and fail, please do like this video and subscribe to Rock Paper Shotgun if you haven't already. And to see a further video on Atlas, make sure you ring that bell to get notifications.